Robert Kiyosaki, a renowned author, philosopher, businessman, and an influential figure in finance, is widely recognized for his best-selling book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Had recently visited India and had done podcasts with India's two famous influencers, Ranveer and Sharan. Today, I'm trying to give you an overview of their 2-hour-long conversation. The 3 main points Mr. Kiyosaki emphasizes are: America is under huge debt, invest in gold and silver, and invest in real estate. Let's see each briefly. Point number 1.
America's bankrupt. We're the biggest debtor nation in the world. The only nation more in debt than us is Japan.
Robert Kiyosaki stresses the significance that the United States is facing a huge debt crisis. Understanding the implications of debt is crucial. According to an article on Al Jazeera, as of the first quarter of 2023, the US holds the world's highest national debt, totaling $30.1 trillion. To put this into perspective, the US owes as much as the next 4 countries which has the highest debts combined, which is China, Japan, France, and Italy. The ability of any country to manage its high debt levels depends on the relationship between its GDP and national debt. If a nation's GDP surpasses its debt, it's considered to be financially stable. In simple terms, GDP is a measure of how much goods and services have been produced by a country. Is it something to be worried? And if so, why? It's a complex issue, but it's important not to panic, as the US has faced the debt ceiling 78 times since 1960 and has consistently rebounded. Basically, this means the crashes in the market are expected, but it will continue to evolve and become stronger. So don't panic sell with whatever the media shows you. Point number 2. Invest in gold and silver.
I'm giving you early warning. This is going down.
I hear you.
When this goes down, the rupee goes down with it.
Okay. All right.
So if you want to get rich, get silver today. Best investment of all.
Kiyosaki encourages investing in precious metals like gold, silver, over the traditional currencies such as rupees, pesos, yen, or dollars. His mantra, savers are losers and cash is trash, is rooted with the concept of inflation. Over time, inflation gradually raises the prices of goods and services, eroding the value of money. Holding cash in savings account leads to decline in the real value of its prices. For example, the US dollar has lost 90% of its value since inception. In case of the Indian rupee against the US dollar, it's influenced by the demand and supply dynamic. When a country imports more than its export, the demand for dollar exceeds the supply, affecting the local currency negatively. In such circumstances, investment in gold and silver can protect and increase the overall value of one's portfolio. Point number 3. Invest in real estate.
I face the same thing because I own 15,000 houses.
15,000 houses. Okay. Which you give it out for rent.
Yeah.
Right.
So nothing wrong with buying a house.
Yeah.
Difference is I use debt to buy it.
Okay.
And I pay no taxes. It's not the house. It's not the stock. It's not the bond. It's not the ETF. It's your brains. So I would rather use debt and pay no taxes.
Kiyosaki owns 15,000 apartments. His approach involves renting out properties for profit. However, it's essential to understand India's real estate market dynamics, particularly the rental yields before investing. According to a recent article by 99 Acres, rental yield across the major cities of India, which includes Bangalore, Delhi, and Mumbai, has remained static for years now. These major cities are getting an average rental yield of 2 to 3%. This contrasts with relatively higher interest rates on home loans, which is currently at 8 to 9%. Additionally, the percentage of Indians living in the rented properties is lowering compared to the places like New York, where approximately 76.8% of people are renters. This basically means an average Indian has 50% of his wealth in real estate, whereas an average American has only 25%. While purchasing a home is often emotional and personal decision, it's crucial not to take on excessive financial burdens without thorough considerations. The road to financial success begins with knowledge. We have explored the key insights inspired by Robert Kiyosaki's wisdom, shedding lights on global economics, the impact of inflation, and the potential of real estate. Now that you've gained an idea on investment options and considerations, it's essential to be cautious before diving in. Whether you're a techie or any kind of professional who's planning to relocate to Bangalore, I strongly recommend you watching the suggested video for the valuable insights into the surging rental markets in Bangalore. Also, share it with your friends who are in need. Your support in form of liking this video will help our channel grow. Until next time, take care and make financially wise decisions.